Good morning, my lovelies. It is a Monday, kind of Tuesday. We've just had the Easter weekend, and get ready with me. So I am going to use my color correcting tinted moisturizer. CCTM is our affectionate name for it. I use the shade medium. Now, I did buy the eye illuminator. Eye illuminator is called, and that's to just raise the color of your under eye, but I ordered the wrong color. So I ordered medium because I use medium CCTM. That's wrong. I was meant to buy the light, or medium light, the lighter shade to this, to give the under eye a lift. However, that being said, this is me with no makeup on, okay? So I've washed my face, I've put some moisturizer on, yeah, this is my face with no makeup on. So this is just great stuff. I really like putting a pump and a bit on the back of my hand. Now, whilst it's on the back of my hand, it might get a little bit messier than just, you know, sort of pumping on the lid. My skin temperature actually warms the product up. So, and I can then go in with my brush, and I will generally stipple around my eyes because that's my problem area. So can you see already how that has just evened out all that darkness that I have around my eyes? That happens for me because I've got really poor sleep hygiene. I can have a spate where I'm doing really well, and then all of a sudden I'll be up at 3 o'clock, or I'm up until 2, and then I wake up at 5. So, you know, 3 hours sleep. Yeah, it's not healthy, and it's not good. But something I'm working on. But there you go. So can you see just by that? So that's what I actually do. Okay. I like to stipple around my eyes because that's just gentler, and then I'll do that. Now, for those that haven't seen it before, look, I've got a mole right there. Whilst this does not conceal it, and I don't want to conceal it because it's part of who I am, but it just makes it just that little bit lighter. Okay, so there's my CCTM. Now I'm going to use my Glowify stick. I love this stuff. It's like a pencil. You can use this as a highlighter. There's 3 or 4 different colours. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to colour in my lid. Now, I've got hooded eyes, so I could kind of go right up past my crease line. Okay, so I think I might just do that today. I'm just kind of going up onto my brow bone now, because when I close my eyes, you lose a lot of the colour that I've used, right? So I'm just going to go above my crease line on both eyes, and then I'm just going to smudge it out. And with that, I'm just going to use kind of like a little brush there, and just so I don't have any hard lines, I'm just going to just backwards and forwards really lightly, and there you go. That's me smudged out. Now, I've got blue on. Blue's one of my favourite colours. So I'm going to use a blue eyeliner as well. It's one of those rotating up eyeliners. Love it. It's long lasting. And I just put that on the under side of my lash. And then I'll use a brush to smudge it because there's no smudger on here. Excuse me. So here we go, just to smudge it. So again, there's no real hard lines. Some girls look fantastic with really, you know, those really hard, thick lines under their eyes. It looks stunning on them. Not on me, unfortunately. It's not something that I just look like I've put makeup on badly. So there you go. So actually what I might do is, because I've got a bit of colour on that brush, I might just go from my outer corner in. From my outer corner, let me just transfer some onto that brush. From my outer corner in. There you go. So just a tiny bit of colour on both eyes there. And that was without actually any... I do have like a denim that I could use, but I don't want to do that today. So the less products. So just 2 products so far, or 3, sorry, including my moisturiser. Now, this is... I am in love with it, the LashSense. This is the new one. And Fibre Lash. It's got charcoal in it. It's got fibres in it, and the brush itself, so I haven't put any undercoat on my eyes because I do have undercoat as well, but I find using this, one, there is less clumping, and 2, I'm not, with the other brushes, I tend to get black mascara all onto my eyelid. With this one, I seem to be applying it a lot better. And I love the little curve to that brush. You can see it's not, if I hold it straight, that brush is curved down. So it actually helps with the application and getting it onto your lashes and onto your lids. I actually do bend my lash brushes now, ever so slightly, when I'm using the other mascara, but I've got to say I'm a big fan of this one because I'm not one of those girls that was blessed with long eyelashes, unfortunately. So, but there you go. See, that's just one coat. I will do a second coat in a minute. Just going to put some on my bottom lashes because I do have liners, so I can do that. So this video will be on YouTube because it's a longer video. So if you just want, you know, the look of the day, or, you know, some other little tips that come along out of my mouth as I'm doing makeup, jump onto the Facebook page because that's where it'll be, because they're shorter videos. I don't put long videos generally onto Facebook. Maybe 4 minutes is the max generally, but 90 seconds to 2 minutes. And if you can hear, my house is full of fur babies at the moment. I'm babysitting and I'm looking after an old foster dog that I used to look after. Like she lived with me as a foster dog for 12 months, so she's staying with me. I currently have 2 fosters and then 2 of my own, so 5 dogs currently and 1 cat. So there you go. That is the lash. I just love this, absolutely love this stuff. So today, there is a workshop on today. So, you know, I'm in front of an audience. So I don't want to be messing around with lipsticks. So I'm going to use a Morte. It's a really lovely natural looking colour on me. It's a limited edition, and with any lip sense I'm talking, not Hydro Matte, you need to put on 3 thin coats. So here's coat 1. Coat 1 needs to go on quite precisely, okay? So that's because you're defining the shape of your lips at the same time, okay? So, and you'll see that the colour will deepen the more you put on. So you've got 3 coats, okay? So that's the first coat. Coat 2. There you go. Now this is alcohol based, so it will dry really quite quickly. So I will just fan it a little bit. keep your lips apart. That's why I try not to talk too much, because it will get tacky. So that's coat 3. And you can see how it's deepened. The more colour, the more layers I put on. Now, I'm not going to take that to work with me. No, I'm not. Can you see that? It's gone back into the organiser. What I am going to use, though, is Glossy Gloss. And I'll just wait for this to dry. Takes about 10 seconds or so, like I say. You see the sun shining through. It's very early in the morning. All right, so Glossy Gloss. Can you see that colour is not coming off on the wand at all? This is the best feeling of putting LashSense on, is when you put the gloss on and there we go. So you can see there, guys, sorry, I'm a bit croaky this morning, but you can see I've got my, I've just put, I've actually used the eyeliner as the colour on the outer edges of my lids there. CCTM, no blush today, no filling in my eyebrows. I might just give them a bit of a brush with a spoolie. So let me just give them a bit of a brush up. It's funny, we always want something we don't have. Now my brows as a child were very, very thick. Obviously I'm a girl, so I've plucked and tweezed them to death. But I had a monobrow, which used to come down to here. Then I went the other way and killed them. Then I had to get them tattooed back on, and it's amazing what we girls do, right? Anywho, those are my, just a bit of a brush today. I will quite often fill them in with a hot chocolate or something that goes with the hair colour, which will only last me for a little while, because I am in the process of going au naturel. So you can see there's roots going on, but that's for a reason. They're going to stay on until I'm all au naturel. Anywho, this is me. I'm done. So these, let me just pull out, see, look, I've put on Moray back. So these are the products that I've used, right? So my lips, those two colours. On my face, really, it's the Glowify and the eyeliner, really. That's all I've used. With my lashes, with a bit of CCTM. So, guys, that's it. That's the look of the day. Have a terrific day, because it's Tuesday. And as always, be beautiful.